The challenge now is to practice politics as the art of making what appears to be impossible, possible. Don't confuse having a career with having a life. What we have to do, is to find a way to celebrate our diversity, and debate our differences, without fracturing our communities. When women participate in the economy, everyone benefits. I believe that the rights of women and girls, is the unfinished business of the 21st century. I don't spend my hours, plotting for somebody else's downfall. There's a lot of fear. In fact, teachers and parents are calling it the Trump effect. Bullying is up. A lot of people are feeling, uneasy. A lot of kids are expressing their concerns. There's a certain consistency to who I am, and what I do, and I think people have finally said, well, I kinda get her now. I've actually had people say that to me. The worst thing that can happen in a democracy, as well as in an individual's life, is to become cynical about the future, and lose hope. There is one lesson from the past, in particular, that we cannot afford to ignore. You cannot make progress on gender equality, or broader human development, without safeguarding women's reproductive health, and rights. If I want to knock a story off the front page, I just change my hairstyle. Words matter when you run for president. And they really matter when you are president. Faith is like stepping off a cliff and expecting one of two outcomes. You will either land on solid ground, or you will be taught to fly. Let's learn from the wisdom of every mother and father who teaches their daughters there is no limit on how big she can dream, and how much she can achieve. I wasn't born a first lady or a senator. I wasn't born a Democrat. I wasn't born a lawyer, or an advocate for women's rights, and human rights. I wasn't born a wife, or a mother. There cannot be true democracy, unless women's voices are heard. There cannot be true democracy, unless women are given the opportunity to take responsibility for their own lives. The United States strongly condemns the illegal disclosure of classified information. It puts people's lives in danger, threatens our national security, and undermines our efforts to work with other countries to solve shared problems. Everybody has setbacks in their life, and everybody falls short of whatever goals they might set for themselves. That's part of living, and coming to terms with who you are as a person. You don't walk away if you love someone. You help the person. In too many instances, the march to globalization has also meant the marginalization of women and girls. And that must change.